All right, so this is part 4 of the lucid dreaming series, and I'm just gonna go over basically. I'm just gonna cover like a bunch of stuff lucid dreaming related, and um, and I'm gonna go over let's see, a dream that I had, um, the dreams that have occurred since my life changing dream. Um, I'm gonna go over flying, singing, laughing in your dreams, dream incubation, and a bunch of other stuff. So stick around if you're interested in that stuff. By the way, I think a lot of other lucid dreaming channels kind of like, I don't know, they just like don't really interest me because like there's literally a million, and maybe not a million, but there are many ways to become lucid. And a lot of them have to occur on a kind of like a deeper emotional level. Um, it's not just a reality check and then getting aware that you're lucid and then having a lucid dream, a full blown lucid dream, and then it's not just like it's not like these steps just happen like that. Like I'm not really going into detail about, you know, the things that happened to me prior to my lucid dreaming journey. I had a lot of shit go down in 2021 and 2022. I had a lot of shit go down where I was in and out of hospital, and I'm not going to get into it, but it's basically everything that happened to me is the reason that I have a deep connection with my dreams. And it's not just the book that was given to me about lucid dreaming. It's not like me learning about lucid dreaming is the reason why I have a deep connection. I mean, I basically had this connection beforehand. I just didn't know about it. You know what I mean? It's like you have a talent for something that you don't know about until you know about it. Um, so, but basically, this is a bunch of shit that happened to me, and a lot of it's negative. A lot of it, it's I'm not really gonna get into. But you should basically deal with some of other you should deal with other life challenges before you come to lucid dreaming. Lucid dreaming is not going to help you with life challenges. It is almost like a luxury experience. Um, it is not something that everybody can achieve. I don't believe it is. And that might piss off some lucid dreaming experts. But just know that dreams occur for all different reasons, and it's all up to the individual to determine what their dreams mean and whatnot. Like, I don't think books on symbolism and all that are really all that useful. But yeah, if you're thinking about lucid dreaming, maybe deal with some of the harder shit that you have to deal with in life first. For me, before lucid dreaming, it was all about finding closure. Okay, maybe I'll make a video about how I found closure. Um, Not after a breakup or a relationship, just like finding closure in general. Um, Nowadays with with the world being the state that it's in, a lot of us have a hard time making decisions or having a foundation for our decision making. And the simple answer is that you have to find a way to find closure. And from that space or from that place, you're able to make decisions. And it's not easy. It's actually super difficult. You have to risk a lot. You hear about people talking about closure, like in rap. There's like this one guy who's talking about crashing his car to find closure, um, because he's tired of being depressed all the time, and he doesn't know whether he's really dead or alive. And so he talks about crashing his car in order to find closure, because at least he would feel, um, at least maybe after sustaining some serious injuries or some permanent injuries, if he healed from those, maybe he'd find closure. Anyways, I'm just saying that it's not easy to become lucid in your dreams. And it is kind of a luxury that a lot of people can't afford. It's not like meditation where you can just pick it up and do it and it's easy and you just extend the amount of time that you practice it every day. It's not like that. Um, it's really, really hard to do. It's really, really hard to do. So, anyways, before I just rant about that, I'm going to go over the notes that I put down, and I'm going to finish the video, and this will be the last video that I make about lucid dreaming. Not ever. I'll probably make shorts and stuff about my dreams if I have anything super interesting to share. So yeah. So anyways, everybody knows the term CGI, computer generated image. So, but I've noticed that after I fall asleep when I'm dreaming, I've kind of come up with this concept of DGI, dream generated image. And you can adjust, just like on a computer, how you can create CGI. You can create computer generated images on some. You can run some program and you can make characters or do whatever for fun. It's the same thing in dreams. You are the designer of your dreams. You can create images and places and things and people, dream characters, cities. You can create things in your dream. And I'm not a professional. I'm not good at it yet. But I had this dream that I was living in like a poor part of Oakland, California. And I went outside my house, and my house was like an apartment. And I was on this street that was entirely made up of apartments. And on the opposite side of the street, there were some basketball courts. And then there was a community center. In the community center, all these people were walking towards the community center. Some people were coming from this way, some people were coming from this way. People were coming from all over the neighborhood to come to whatever was going on there, some kind of function. And I was like, man, I want to go. That seems kind of interesting. So I basically went back inside my apartment. I grabbed my brother. I was like, hey, let's go to this function. Let's see what's going on. And so basically we crossed the street, but instead of crossing the street and then walking to the thing, I kind of was like almost like being on a computer, like in Minecraft, like using a controller to like control your character. I was using some sort of control device or controller to make me go from here down and take a left down the street and go to the event. And then once I got there, I realized that there was some party going on inside of the building, inside of the community center, and I wanted in. So this guy was like, "Okay, well, fill out this paper. Um, uh, basically write down what kind of food you want, check off the boxes, what kind of food you want, and then pay like it was like $13 or something. Like it's $13 for the food and to in the entrance fee or whatever. So I did all that. And then I had the opportunity to kind of like adjust the graphics in the dream and adjust the colors. I could make the colors brighter or not so bright. And I basically was given the abilities to like control the images in the dream, kind of like CGI. Um, so that's kind of like a skill that I have not really mastered, and I haven't really had that for like a long time. I haven't had that for like an entire like 2 months. I haven't had another dream like that. But the other thing that happened in this dream was I was trying to stay lucid because I was kind of lucid. I was kind of aware that I was like glitching in and out of the dream. And so I asked somebody for a bottle of water and they gave it to me. And then I when I drunk it, I could feel all the muscles in my neck and in my throat like gulping down the water, and it kind of helped me stay lucid for a little bit. And then I started feeling my legs and my arms and my head and everything. And it helped me stay lucid for a bit, but not long enough to enjoy the party, unfortunately. So I woke up after that. All right, so now I'm going to stop talking about specific dreams and I'm going to start talking about just my dreams in general. Um I have a lot of dreams where I'm aware that there's a little bit of time left before I wake up. I can start to feel my sleeping body on my bed, and but I still have all of the I still have all of the almost like wearing a VR like while you're asleep. Like I still have all the vision of my dream, but I'm aware that I'm about to wake up. So I kind of look around for things in my dream. I look around my surroundings for things that I can pick up and that I can feel or I can move or things that I can change. Um, in this book, The Field Guide to Lucid Dreaming, it talks about how you can stabilize your dream and you can basically disconnect from your sleeping body by spinning in circles. And if you spin in circles, you can stabilize the dream, and also it disconnects you from your physical body so that your dream body is more solid. So I've tried doing that like a bunch of times, and sometimes it works, sometimes not really. It doesn't work that well. Um what else? Oh, flying. So let me talk about flying. Flying is the best feeling ever in a dream, and I fly a lot. And what's really interesting about how I fly in dreams is I basically don't it's not like a superpower like most people experience it like a superpower, but I don't really have it like that. I basically there always has to be wind. If I want to fly in my dreams, there always has to be a gust of wind that is coming from either the left side or the right side, and it's going up. You know, like those giraffes that carry birds up into the air? It's kind of like that. Like I don't have wings, but I'm kind of like a bird in that sense where I have to catch a gust of wind and it brings me really high up, and then I can kind of hover and kind of slowly float down to the bottom or back to wherever I was. So, but it is the best feeling ever. I'm always like exhilarated every time I fly. And I had this thought in my dream last night. This is a dream I had last night where I was flying on the planet of Avatar, wherever Avatar takes place. Um, I forget what the name of the planet is, but I was basically on planet Avatar. And I had this thought like, wow, I'm not a stranger to this anymore. Like this is no longer something that I'm unfamiliar with. Like I am very familiar with flying in my dreams. And I had that thought, and it's kind of a lucid thought, but it's kind of just like it just makes me feel really cool and really confident. Like, yeah, like this is what I do all the time now. Like I'm always flying around. It's no biggie. It's no big deal. So, singing. Um, if you are able to sing in your dreams, which is probably not an easy thing to do, I don't really know how this skill develops. It might come from just, you know, singing every day in your daily life, just singing, just listening to music. I don't really know where it comes from, but basically for the longest time, um, I've been, like, singing in my dreams or, like, I hear a dream character singing, and then I try to repeat what they've just sung, and just hearing my own voice and feeling the vibrations of my vocal cords, um, it really soothes my anxieties after I wake up from a dream, that I've been singing in. Um, wow, my phone just told me that it's too hot for some reason. I have no idea why. But anyways, so yeah, it can really soothe a lot of anxieties. If you are a worrier, if you have anxieties during the day, like if you can find a way to sing in your dreams, I don't really know how. I don't have any advice, but if you can manage to do that, then it helps a lot. The second best feeling, the first best feeling is flying. The second best feeling is laughing in your dreams. Oh my god, if there's something funny in your dreams, you just laugh, like, uncontrollably, super loud, and your whole body you can, like, always feel your whole body shaking from laughter in your dreams, like, it is the best feeling. It's not as good as flying is, like, exhilarating, but, like, laughing is just so good, it feels so good, and I bet it's good for you. I bet that it's actually affecting your brain when you laugh in your sleep. Even if you're just dreaming of it, even if like some people actually do laugh in their sleep, but I'm not talking about that. I'm just talking about a dream where you are laughing. It's probably healthy for you in some ways, probably benefiting you in a lot of ways. Um, so yeah, there's that. Okay, so now I'm going to talk about dream incubation. Dream incubation is does not require any practice in my experience. Um, Really, all that you have to do is set an intention for you can either set the intention for like like when you set an intention for your dream, an intention means something specific, but you can also set a very unspecific intention like I want to incubate a dream where I am just slightly more aware that I'm dreaming than my everyday dreams. So basically, I have a couple tools that I use. I usually use a journal, and I usually write down s- things that happen during my day. And I find that doing math actually helps incubate dreams. Like if you write down a word problem, like if you phrase a dream incubation question or intention in like a math word problem type of way, I find that that actually helps. Like it helps really good. And it may take like a week for you to incubate that dream, but I find that the math, the word problems always work. So yeah, just try that. Just try creating a word problem in math. Just look up some examples online and then try creating your own. And that usually works. Um, let's see. So yeah, I usually don't incubate any specific dreams. I just let the dream kind of decide it for me. but the quality of the dream, you can always tell when you've incubated a dream when the quality of the dream is like slightly different. Like it's a slightly different quality. You can always tell. So I basically had this random incubated dream about um what's up?
Where's mom?
I don't know.
My bad.
So just waiting till my little sister is gone. Cuz I was just about to talk about dream sex. So I incubated a dream about dream sex, and I didn't actually have any sex, but I was basically in a hotel room with a couple people, and we were about to have sex, and and then the dream changed, and there was an there was a second dream about dream sex um, that I incubated. Anyways, that's a lot of kind of boring material. I don't really care for incubating dreams too much. It kind of seems like a waste of time to me, but whatever. Okay, so this is a common theme in my dream. Whenever I rise above the atmosphere in my dreams, like if I'm flying and I go through the clouds, like if this is the atmosphere line right here and I go through the clouds, there's always these really tall trees that go out of the atmosphere. And sometimes I'm the one like creating them uh like just with my thoughts, but sometimes they're already there. But that just seems to be a theme. Is like I always have these really tall trees that go through the atmosphere, and whenever I fly up in the atmosphere, I always see them. So that might be something that other people have, they're just not aware of it because they don't go past the atmosphere too often in their dreams. Their dreams are so much out of their control that they don't have the opportunity to like look for specific things. So yeah. Okay, I'm going to talk about dream journaling. I never journal my dreams. I don't think writing down your dreams have any value because they're temporary experiences and they hold no value for future reference. If if you write down your dreams for this week and then 6 months from now you come back and you say, what did I dream about? Yeah, you might have written them down, but it really doesn't hold any value. It's not the same thing as like, I can't come up with a good analogy, but like dream memories don't really serve you at all. Only like dream experiences themselves like serve you. Um let's see. So I never write them down. Anyways, this video is not really that good. This video is not really that important. This part 4. This is just like random stuff. And this is just me trying to come up with stuff off the top of my head. Okay, maybe the last thing I'll talk about is my sleep schedule. I basically go to bed between 12 and 5 in the morning, and I wake up between 1 and 3 in the afternoon every day. And that gives me about 12 hours of sleep or less. Slightly less, maybe 9, 10 hours, but sometimes I get a full 12 hours of sleep. And that is the best amount of sleep you can have for if you want to do lucid dreaming. Try to get like 12 hours of sleep. Try to get like as many hours of sleep as possible. Like sleeping for a whole day, that is the best quality of sleep that you can get if you're sleeping for that long. Um it's kind of hard to do. It's kind of hard to do like I was talking about in the beginning of the video, like you have to go through some really difficult experiences in life before you can get to a lucid dreaming practice. And some of the stuff that happened, um, that were really hard for me are the reason why I sleep so long, the reason why I sleep 12 hours. Um, some things that happened to me inside of a hospital, um, are the reason why I sleep for like half a day. But I find that I find that all that sleep is actually benefiting me. It's not a bad thing. It's not like the same thing as like sleeping beauty syndrome or something like that. Like it's actually beneficial sleep. So what happened to me, the result was something good. So yeah, that's basically it. This video is already too long. So anyways, hope you enjoy this series. Subscribe if you want to, or just comment if you want me to talk about my dreams on a daily basis. I can upload daily. I can upload my dreams daily, if you guys want. But a lot of the times they're like incomplete, or I only remember like fragments of them or stuff like that. So if you want to hear that, then yeah, that's fine. But anyways, see y'all later.